Master storyteller Bram Stoker probably had no idea he was creating an immortal pop culture phenomenon when he published his now infamous novel Dracula on May 26, 1897. There have been over 60 motion pictures featuring either the name or the terrifying presence of Dracula. The first movie featuring Bram Stoker's timeless story took place 10 years after the author's death. Dracula was directly plagiarized and called Nosferatu, a term used in Bram's novel. It was directed by F.W. Murnau and stars Max Shrek as Count Orlock. The image of Dracula would forever change once the role went to Bela Lugosi in Todd Browning's 1931 masterpiece, Dracula. This was a commercial and critical success that turned the titular bloodsucker into a household name. Lugosi is essentially the gold standard of what Dracula should be. Although a landmark film recognized for its cultural significance, the 1931 Dracula, just like Nosferatu before it, made many omissions and/or changes to the story found in the book. But this wouldn't be the first or the last time that happened. Directors and producers through the ages seem less concerned with making a true-to-the-book version of Dracula, as was almost perfectly executed in the 1977 BBC production of Count Dracula, and more interested in taking their own spin on it. It's apparently the name of Dracula that seems to be important for marketing purposes. Example, movies like Blood of Dracula in 1958 don't even have Dracula in them. Films like Christopher Lee's Dracula Prince of Darkness and too many others to name have Dracula in them, and possibly many characters named from the novel but have nothing else to do with Bram Stoker's book. Dracula, through the ages, has also transcended genres, including but not limited to blaxploitation with Blackula in 1972, Kung Fu with Legend of the Seven Golden Vampires in 1974, science fiction with Dracula 3000 in 2004, comedy Love at First Bite in 1979, and children's movies with the Hotel Transylvania franchise from 2012 to 2018. It should be noted that many of these forays into the various genres have more than one outing. None of this includes the literally hundreds of times Dracula has made appearances or headlined television shows. I only have 4 minutes. I could easily do an hour on this topic. In closing, the cinematic Dracula craze, rolling strong since 1922, shows no signs of slowing, with another Dracula reboot in the works by Universal Pictures, and a Nosferatu remake planned by Robert Eggers of The Witch and the Lighthouse fame. After all this time, Dracula is still extremely profitable. I think it would make Bram Stoker proud to know that in the eyes of the motion picture studios, Dracula has become truly immortal.